Hello everyone, my name is Zard and welcome back to another video. So today I'm going to be taking a look at 10 Office Funko Pops that I would like to see in the future. So the first figure I would like to see is another figure from Threat Level Midnight, and that is Samuel L. Chang. So I'm thinking for the Samuel figure, you could have the Threat Level Midnight box that the Michael Scarn came in, a tray, and then the back bit that Michael Scarn puts the oil into at the end. So the second figure I'd like to see, and the first on this list of characters from the final episode, is Michael from the final episode. So this would be quite similar to the other Michaels we've seen, except he'd have gray hair, and I just think this is an important figure from the last episode and a pretty big moment in the series. So the third character I have on this list is the first of this character, and that's David Wallace with his Suck It shirt. So I think this is just I like it. I think this is the best version of David Wallace you can make. I think when he's just like going through his downfall of getting fired from Dunder Mifflin, and I just think it would be a good figure and a good way to finally get a David Wallace figure. So the next figure I have on this list is Toby with his mustache. So this is when they do Movember in the office. And I just think the only other Toby, of course, is in the Toby and Michael 2-pack. And I think it'd be good to get a solo Toby figure. And I think this would be probably the best way to do it. Maybe another one, a Sunburnt Toby. But I think this is the one I'd want the most, especially from that. I find it a funny moment when he's just Clark, Plop, and Toby are just walk on the street, and he's like, "Smile for men's prostates," and it's just a funny moment in the series. So the fifth figure I have on this list is Nate in his warehouse uniform. This is a figure I'd really like to see, as Nate is one of my favorite characters from the later seasons of the series, and I really think he's a small character, but a really good character, and this version, of course, in his warehouse uniform, but like in the picture with the gloves that Daryl gave him and the hat that Val knit him. And then I guess you could have the Napon coupons as well that he's holds in the series and tries to give to Daryl. So the sixth figure I have on this list is Robert California with a microphone. So we've never had a Robert California figure, and as you can probably see on this list, I want to get new characters, as that's something I really, really would like to see. So this one, just like when Andy, Kevin, and Daryl are have their bang going, and Robert stumbles upon it and brings all his friends in, and they do all the music in the warehouse. I think this would be a good figure. Another Robert could be a Robert in a tracksuit. But yeah, that's my seventh figure on this, or sixth figure, actually, sorry. So now I'm on to the seventh figure, and this would be a moment figure like they have for the Star Wars moments, the Harry Potter moments, the Marvel moments. And that would be Michael proposing the Hollies. So I think this would probably be a good way to get a Holly figure, and then another Michael, but a different Michael. You could probably just have like a bit of the office scenery around them, and then some candles around them as well. So my eighth figure on this list, or I should say figures, is Dwight, Creed, and Kevin in a Joker 3-pack. So this is one that I think I'd want one of the most of. I just love this Halloween part when they all come in as Joker, and they do all have different designs, and I would love to get more Creeds and more Kevins, and I think this is probably my number one different Dwight that you could get. So yeah, I would really, really like this figure, and I hope at some point it does happen. With Funko having the DC license, I think they could do it. It would just be a really interesting figure, and I'd really, really like to see it. So my ninth figure is a couple more Creeds. So Creed with his guitar, and then a shirtless Creed chase. So another figure from the final episode. So when Creed is singing to the rest of the office, and also when he leaves the washroom and he's just shirtless with the toothbrush and the long beard. So this would be quite different from the other three Creeds we have, as he'd have the beard. And I think this would just be a really good Creed figure. Creed's one of my favorite characters. That's why I have three of them on this list, and I think they're all good in different Creeds as well. So this is my last figure on this list, and it's Stanley and Phyllis, a Stanley and Phyllis 2-pack, both holding birds. So in the final episode, you find out that Stanley's moved to Florida, and he sits on his porch all day making birds. So with the Stanley, you could have like the Florida Stanley outfit holding the bird, and then Phyllis holding the Phyllis bird. I think this would be a nice 2-pack, another way to get a Phyllis, and another nice Stanley. The Stanley might be a bit too similar to the Florida Stanley, but with all the Dwights and Michaels we've got, does it really matter how similar they are? So yeah, that was all my ideas. So that was my 10 ideas for upcoming Funko Pops. Which one was your favorite on this list? And are there any that you would like to see that I didn't include on this list happen as figures? I know for me, I'd also like to see a Clark and Pete 2-pack. I think those are good figures to get for some new characters. And maybe some Ryans, like a Ryan with a beard, maybe a 3-pack of Ryan, Dwight, and Michael with the goatees. And I think those could be some good figures. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.